Esther.
And we're here. Happy video game night. Woo,
Woo,
woo.
woo.
So we want to know, what is your favorite video game? We have a couple that we're going to share with you, some of our favorites. Go for it, Esther. You first.
I am Team Tetris.
She plays it all the time.
All
my
the
grace,
time.
all the time. And I am Team Candy Crush. Woo woo. I crush that candy hardcore.
Yep.
Go ahead. What else are you, Esther?
There's also Pac-Man.
Woo woo. And Team Mario. So those are just some of our favorites. So go ahead and write in the comments, what are some of your favorite video games? We want to know how many of you guys play other video games. Like what, Esther? What are other video games? I don't know. The ones that you want to play. Oh yeah, totally.
Let's see what else. I think there's Mario Odyssey. You were playing yesterday.
I was playing that
Animal Crossing too. Animal Crossing. I played that when I was little.
played Crossy Road.
Oh, Crossy Road?
I don't know. Anyway. So those are just some of the things. And so don't forget that we are giving away tonight a video game arcade mini thingy mabobber, a super cool thing that has like a lot of video games on it. And so for your chance to win, what can they do, Esther?
Send in a funny meme. But yeah, you can make one. You could find one on the internet. Mm-hmm. But just send us a funny meme.
Send it in. We got a couple in there. And so also check out the Madison Instagram to find a couple that Esther made that was super funny. They are. So anyways, get the memes in and you can send them in to your leader, or you can go ahead and post them on Instagram with the hashtag Bethel Campus Live for you to be entered into the little drawing thingy to be winning at the end of tonight's live services, when we're going to announce the winner chicken dinner.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I am so very excited.
Alrighty, so that's about it for tonight. Don't forget, we're going to be announcing the winner at the end of the end of the club thing, and so you're not done with us yet. You'll see us later. Over to Andrew.
Hey everyone, so glad that you guys could join us tonight. As you guys can probably tell on the screen right now, we're going to be playing a little Hangman. So how this is going to work, I'm going to ask for your guys' comments down below on what letters you think are in there. If you get it wrong, you're going to get a body part on the Hangman. All right, so let me start seeing some letters down there about what you guys think is on. B. We have a B. Okay. Let's see. Does anyone agree with B? I'm going to wait for a few more letters. I want everyone to agree. Okay, we got you. Let's see. I got an A. All right. So I'm going to give you guys one. Both B and U are not correct. So I'm going to get you guys a little thing there. And I'm going to write B and U up here. But A, that was a really bad U, but we're going to count it. But A is right. So I'm going to add A where it belongs, right there. And that's the only A. Carter only if that counted. I need to see some other letters. I'm going to try to do this right. Boop. I'm seeing an I and an L. All right, I'm going to give you guys the L right there. And another L right there. There is no I, though. Sorry. There's no I. You guys are going to get that right there. E. That was a good guess. There's a lot of E's, actually. E there. There's an E there. There's an E there. There's an E there. If you think you know the entire thing, you can comment it down below. If you do it, I'm going to add a party potter if you're wrong. Waiting for some more letters here. There's no T. I'm going to add an arm. I'm sorry. Oh, there is a T. My bad. I'm sorry. Actually, there's a T. I'm going to erase that. Don't you guys worry. Boop. There is a T. There is an H. Good job. Oop, pen. There's an H right. Oop, there. There is a Z. Let's see. Let's see. There's not an M. There's not a V. I'm gonna add a little thingy right there. No V. There is an F. I saw that way early in the chat and forgot to add it. Sorry. There is an F right there. Yes, good job. Legends of Zelda. Good job, everyone. Very good. All right. I'm gonna complete this out. And we're gonna go on to Joey for his game. Good job, everyone. That was really awesome.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? How's everyone doing? If you haven't noticed, this is Joey in Minecraft form. I don't know. But anyways, when you guys have a chance, you will see that I am playing Minecraft right now. I don't know if this makes any sense for those people who don't know, whoever doesn't know what Minecraft is, this is what Minecraft looks like. And this is a really fun game. Basically, this is called a bomb. No, not bomb drop. Sorry, this is called a cannon drop. And so basically, I made 6 rings out there, all different colors. We got black, pink, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. And it's your guys' job to help me pick which one I need to fall in. So mid-jump, I will go through one of the rings, one of the 6 rings, okay? So I'm going to stand in the cannon for a couple seconds while you guys make your decision, okay? And then mid-jump, I'm going to pick a color that I have to go through. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry. 1 second. I actually pushed the wrong thing. Sorry. Oh no, this is so embarrassing. I'm so sorry. I messed it up. Okay, let me put the button back where it belongs. There we go. Okay, here it goes. Oh geez. All right, and the first one I see is blue. Okay, the first color that I have to go through is blue. All right, here it goes. Where's blue at? Okay, I see blue right there. I see it. Oh no, am I gonna make it? Yes, I made it. All right. I'm so happy I made it through that because that was actually kind of a difficult one. Anyways, I have these skeletons for all the tries that I miss. And this, we have the awesome opportunity to throw it away because we made the first one. Ha ha ha. And I got these little pegs so I can stick the heads on there. So I got the first one. All right, next color. All right, I'm gonna be keeping an eye on chat and seeing what color I see. And the color I see is red. Okay, red. Okay, here it goes. Red, 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 red. And there we go. Jeez, 2 for 2. Literally, I'm the. Oh, and did you guys also see my cool, fancy pixel art? It says Bethel Campus Live. I did that all by myself. A sea turtle. We have a sea turtle friend. Eat food with us. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so I got the second one, so we can throw away that one. Haha. Good job. Yes. All right. Last one. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here, take a button for good luck. Yes, he's taking buttons for good luck. Last one. Ready? Set. Go. Oh, geez. All right, the color is, I saw pink first. Here it goes, pink. Okay, this is gonna be easy, just straight down. How could I possibly miss this? Oh, geez. Okay, no. Woo! I got it, 3 for 3. Check that out. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I got all 3 of them in. Yes. Now I get the satisfaction of throwing him away. Take that. Well, thank you guys so much for playing. Hey, where did my sea turtle go? I don't know. But anyways, it was a pleasure to get to hang out with you guys. And now, off to Nate. Bye, everybody.
Hey guys, we're excited to do our next video game. It's me here and Emily. Emily, we're on. Huh? There's a note here from someone named Browser. It says that he's captured Emily while on safari, and she's been detained. And if she's there much longer, she'll be down the rabbit hole and never be the same. Man, I know we were gonna do a game here, guys, but I need to find Emily. Man, this is like a real-life adventure video game. But I need your help, I think. The decisions that you make will decide the fate of Emily. And whether she's going to go down the rabbit hole, whatever that means. Alright, so during this adventure, we're going to have to make quick decisions. And you're going to have to determine what tasks need to be done. Now, any adventure isn't complete without an avatar. So your first decision is to choose my avatar in this game. Is it going to be a ninja or an Indiana Jones character? Comment below what avatar I'm going to be. Alright, you guys chose the avatar ninja, so this is my ninja avatar for you. Now, we need to finish the ransom note here to find what's next in our quest. Alright, it says, your quest begins with finding chocolate. This is necessary to free Emily from going down the rabbit hole. Go find the snickering magician who has many chocolates. He can be found in the land flowing with chocolate and caramel, known as the Milky Way. Alright, so our next spot is to find the snickering magician. I think I might know where he is. Go this way. Just as I figured, we found the land of Milky Way. All right, guys, we need to prepare ourselves to go interact with the snickering magician. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what decisions are going to need to be made. Here we go. Big breath. I'm the Snickery Magician. Ooh, Snickers.
I am here because I am in need of chocolate.
Oh, of course you are. But I see you're not alone.
My friends from Campus Life are here to help me.
Ah, well, you are going to need their help, because in order to get the chocolate you seek in the next step in your journey, you have to do one of these two things. Either drink a chocolate milkshake filled with sour cream, ketchup, and mustard, or lick a popsicle of hot sauce for the rest of your adventure.
I think I'm just gonna grab the chocolate and go.
Ah, you see, I can't let you do that. I have my best friend Reese cloned. He's made of chocolate and peanut butter. I call them Reese's. And all the Reese's have blocked that door until you complete one of these two challenges. Drink the milkshake or lick the popsicle. Your friends must decide.
All right, you guys should shake. So we've got the ketchup, mustard, sour cream, and chocolate in here. All right, here we go. Damn. You know what this tastes like? This is the flavor of commitment right here. Oh, all right. I think I got an email from the Snickery Magician. All right. He says the map of Google is what we need. That is found in the place where all information is gathered, the land known as Apple. You must find the Eye King and convince him to tell you where Browser has taken Emily. All right, I know where the land of Apple is. Let's go. Whew. I need to work on my ninja skills. Well, I think we're getting close. Just past the kingdom of Microsoft back there. All right. We've made it to the land of Apple. I see the Eye King up ahead. Here we go. We got to ask him where this map of Google is so we can find Emily. Deep breath. Here we go.
You have found the Eye King in the land of Apple, where all of the information is gathered. You are currently in the village of frequently asked questions. I assume you are here because you have forgotten your password and need a new one, correct? No? Huh. That's surprising. It's like 90% of all the people that come here require that. Well, anyway, what is it that you seek?
I need to know where Browser has taken Emily.
Yes, you require the map of Google. Well, I do not give out information lightly, especially those to the kingdom of Microsoft. I must test to see if you and your Campus Life friends are worthy of my information. Your friends must comment in the comment section what Nate's favorite Super Smash Bros. Ultimate character is. What Super Smash character is Nate's favorite? You must comment in order for me to release my information.
All right, guys. In order to move on to our next step, you need to be able to guess what my favorite Super Smash character in Ultimate is to play as. All right, so I need to see something in the comments here. Every minute is another second that Emily might go down that rabbit hole. Any guesses of Super Smash characters, sword characters? Emily's fate depends on you. Don't let her. Okay, we've got one there, Wario. Nope, it's not Wario. Think sword character, but it's not Link. Any other guesses? Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?
Not sure. Yep, it is Marth. You are correct. I started playing Marth when I was in Melee. All right. I believe I got a notification from the Eye King telling us that map of Google. Let's see what it says. All right. He says, here's the way. She is trapped in a place where time stands still. Look for the red and white symbol, and you shall find Emily. The red and white symbol. Okay, I think I know where this is. Let's go. Does it seem odd to you that all of these characters and all of these lands seem oddly familiar? Is it just me? All right, we've made it to the red and white symbol. All right, here it is. It says that a password is required. You need to name 6 campus life leaders. Name 6 campus life leaders. All right, this is our key to get in there and to rescue Emily. Got to name 6 campus life leaders in the chat. We are so close, guys. You can do this. All right, we've got Joey, we've got Esther. That's good. Just 4 more, guys. 4 more. One of them is talking to you right now, trying to save another one. Dean, Andrew, Nate, Joey, Tim, Emily. All right, good job. Here we go. Emily, you're safe. What are you doing?
Oh, I just on Safari.
You're on Safari? What do you mean?
My internet browser. I'm watching hilarious cat videos on YouTube the past 8 hours. I'm gonna keep watching them forever.
So that's what browser meant by going down the rabbit hole. Well, I think I've got something here to save you.
Ooh, chocolate.
Yes. You're safe. All right, thank you guys. Without your help, we wouldn't have been able to save Emily from going down the rabbit hole.
Thanks
All
for
right.
saving me and bringing chocolate.
At this time, we're going to send it over to Rel and Esther. Good job on our quest.
All righty. So, anyways, we had a great time, and that was awesome, Nate and Emily. So, we have some announcements for you. Are you guys ready for your announcements?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, Esther?
I definitely
Okay,
am.
so here we go. The first announcement is Discord. If you do not play on Discord, you need to play on Discord. So they're playing Minecraft, and if you play Minecraft, you should play with them, right? Might as well. Why play alone when you can play with your friends?
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
for you guys. And then also, what else is next, Esther? What is next week? I'm so excited for next week.
Donut night.
Donut night. This is like the food that could be for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, and a dessert.
It
So
can be for
exciting.
dessert.
It can. It's the best. Anyways, so our giveaway next week is you're going to be getting a dozen of donuts, like 1 whole dozen of donuts. Wait, a baker's dozen? Or anyways, whatever.
No.
It's okay. A dozen of donuts you'll get, and you do not even have to share the donuts. Okay,
So
so.
what? I don't have to share. Oh wait,
Unless,
no, I
unless me win, then I'll share with you. No, I'm just kidding. I've been wanting donuts all week, and so this is so exciting. All right, and so the way that they can win a dozen of donuts, Esther, can you tell us how we can win? I mean, they can win a dozen of donuts.
Well, you can win by sending us weird combinations of flavors
Mhm.
of a donut.
Yeah.
Or-
So whatever you think is it's the funky, weird donut challenge thingy-mabobber. So you just need to go ahead and send us what you think would be a weird tasting donut. So different combinations of
I mean,
donuts.
I've had like a bacon donut, which
Yeah,
it
with
wasn't
maple
weird,
and-
but it was so good.
It was so good. There's like lots of them with like cereal on top and like different things. They're not actually weird. They're
just
actually pretty
pretty
yummy.
good. They're
So
just not normal, I guess.
yeah, I don't know. Donuts are just good in general.
Ooh,
so.
mustard pickle donuts. Oh, all
Mm,
right.
no,
No, okay,
yeah.
no.
All right, so send to your leader or post something about it on Instagram with the hashtag Bethel Campus Live for you to be entered in to win a dozen of donuts. Okay, so you don't want to miss out on next week. And the Zoom and hang out, and we Zoom and hang out. Zoom and hang out. So if you would like to Zoom and hang out with us, then you can join us on Fridays at 5 p.m. That you can play a game with us, hang out with us, and just party hardy on Fridays on Zoom. For information, go ahead and get a hold of a leader, and they'll pass you
leaders.
The information. Ask us and we will tell you. Okay, we want you to be there.
We want to see you. Yeah.
And play with you and have fun. So, anyways, that's not quite it. Don't forget, at the end of the club, what are we announcing, Esther?
The winner of the meme challenge.
Yeah. So if you have not sent your meme challenge, it is not too late. I tell you, it is not too late. Send your meme challenge into a leader or post it on Instagram on the hashtag Bethel Campus Live, and you can be entered in to win the arcade game thingy-mabobber. With that plays over 200 video games.
200.
You do. I think that'd be so cool, just be walking and playing with it. Anyways, that's also, it's not too late. Send that in, get that in so that way we can know and pick a winner at the end of this. So that's about it for our announcements, right, Esther?
Yes.
I think that's it. So we are now off to Joe. We'll see you at the end of club.
Hi, this is Joe Polito, Oakley at Campus Life in Junction City. I am going to talk to you tonight about God's grace and his love for us. Last week, Timothy talked to us about God's forgiveness and how important it is for us to understand that no matter what, if we ask, God will forgive. Forgive us everything all the dumb things we've all done our entire life. Well, grace is right on the tail of that. Grace is an unconditional love towards a person who does not deserve it. You know, that's a great thing about God. He loves us no matter what. His grace and forgiveness extends to us without limit. It says in 1 Corinthians 1:10, by the grace of God, I am what I am. Anyone who's been a Christian for any amount of time understands that God's grace is what keeps us going. Because we're imperfect people. We do the wrong thing most of the time. We're selfish, self-centered, egotistical, and we have our own interests in mind. God is the other way. It's the opposite of that. God is the opposite of that. He's always thinking about us, always loving everyone around us, and his grace extends to all of us. In Hebrews 4:16, it says, you have suffered for a little while. The God of all grace will himself restore, confirm, strengthen, and establish you. You know, we live in crazy times. We're just now starting phase 1 in Oregon. And hopefully this will not increase cases in Oregon. We don't know what it's going to do, but it's different. You know, and every day we wake up and we don't know what day it is. It seems like nothing's changed. We haven't been able to go to school or do our sporting events. We have family members that are not being able to work. It's been a real struggle. You know, it doesn't change God's love for us, God's grace for us. The suffering that we suffer, some maybe not at all, some maybe quite a bit, God's grace and love is there to comfort us through it all. I saw a interview with Haley Baldwin, it's Justin Bieber's wife. You could look it up. It's go on YouTube, and it's the Hillsong channel, and you can look for her interview. And she talks about how growing up as a model and a mother of Hollywood fame, she made a lot of bad decisions, did things that she regretted. But as an adult, she's 23 now, married, still feeling the regret and the shame of those decisions. And it wasn't until she understood God's grace, God's love, God's forgiveness, that she was at a point where she could forgive herself and move forward. I really encourage you to look up that interview. It was very, she was very honest, and it was very revealing. or what she went through. In our lives, we all make decisions. The other day, I fired up one of my dirt bikes. Well, it's been 6 weeks now. That's why I'm standing out here instead of laying in bed. These are the woods next to my house. So in these woods, I've got some kind of trails marked out, and I'm, running the bike. You got to run a bike every once in a while so the gas doesn't get stale. Well, I made some dumb decisions that day. I pretty much dressed how I am right now. I'm screaming down this trail in 5th gear wide open, and my hat flies off. And I ride, and I turn this way to look for my hat, thinking, oh, that was my hat. And what it did was, where I look is where I'll go. So I started to veer towards the left. Now, on our motorcycle program, those of you who have taken it, we always wear helmets. We always wear boots and gloves and goggles and all the protective gear we have. And my decision not to put on a helmet that day could have cost me my life, because what happened was, as I veered off into here, I look back and I'm going, oh no, I'm going towards a tree. I jam on my brakes, bang the tree here, hit the tree here solid, took off some bark, and landed over there on the ground. Coca, come here, girl. Now, luckily, my dog wasn't chasing me, because she just probably would have licked my face from laying on the ground if the wind knocked out of me rolling in pain. But I got myself up and walked out of the woods. And my wife, who had her helmet on, was riding a dirt bike in the front yard. Anyway, we helped get me to the house. I called my doctor. That was on April 8th, and that was in the height of the epidemic, and no one wanted to go to the hospital, so I just called him, and we figured out I probably broke 2 or 3 ribs and did a lot of muscle strain and torn ligaments and stuff. And this is about the extent of my scrapes and bruises. I had them on several places on my body. So I am getting better. But my point is, as God's grace and forgiveness is poured out on our lives, we got to not look behind us. We got to not look to the past, the things we did wrong, because that's just going to send us into a tree. We're going to have guilt and shame, and we're not going to be able to go forward in our relationships in our lives. We got to look forward. Everybody's taken my motorcycle class has heard me say, where you look is where you're going to go. So when I looked behind me, that's when I started going towards the tree. All I had to do was just keep on looking down the trail and put on the brakes and go back and get my hat. And I lost about 6 weeks of my life. I couldn't get out of bed for several weeks. Terrible pain, but I am getting better. But it was all, that's part of God's grace. If I'd have hit my head, like I said, I didn't have a helmet on. If I'd have hit my head on that tree, I'd have been dead. God's grace and love for me and for my children and for my wife, because they would still want me around. Luckily I didn't kill myself. We all have decisions we make in our lives. And people have different processes that they go through. And I know at your age, you don't think through everything like as much as you should. But I want to encourage you that God has a plan for all of us. And life's challenge is to try to figure out what God's plan is for us. Now, we can just flippantly make decisions, go with the crowd, do what our friends are doing, and not really take charge of our life or allow God to take charge of our life. But I want to encourage you to get in that situation. When you're in that situation, to stop. Just ask God, okay, God, what would you have me do? Now, you might not be able to hear a voice from God, Some people do, some people don't. You could look in a Bible. You could look to your youth pastor, your campus life director, your parents. There's people in your life that care about you. There's teachers and school counselors, and they'll help, weigh out the pros and cons, help you make the right decisions. I know for me, when I really take the time to ask God, okay, God, what do you want me to do in this situation? Take a couple days to sleep on it, to really think it through. The outcome's always better than me just jumping in, waist deep, and who knows what kind of trouble I'm going to get myself into. Coca, come here. This is my crazy dog. She was scratching herself on the branches of the trees. She's a pretty good motorcycle running mate when I'm out here, but she's getting old now. So anyway, I want to end with this. All the years I've been working with kids, I've never had a kid come to me, when they're in their 20s and they were in my program when they're middle school, high school age, come to me and say, Joe, I really regret not doing this or this or this. But I've had dozens of kids come to me and say, Joe, I really regret doing this and this when I was in school. And I didn't realize what the consequences were going to be. And I really suffered from making the wrong decisions. I wish I would have taken the time, really asked God, and really it would have changed, I think, the outcome of what my life could have been. Now, God's grace and love doesn't ever change. He doesn't stop loving us because we do dumb things or make bad decisions. It's just the consequences. Some are natural consequences. If I ride my motorcycle 100 miles an hour through the middle of Junction City, I'll either get arrested or get killed. That's just a natural consequence. But some consequences that are subtle, how I treat this person, how I respond to my parents, how I respond to my siblings. Those little decisions either harbor bitterness, they'll encourage resentment in our family members. So they do matter. They do matter. So I really will pray that the rest of this summer you'll be thinking about that. You're thinking about how my life can really be a difference in my family and the people I know if I really took the time to ask God what He'd have me do, and to show people around me God's grace that I experience. I can show that to them by the grace that I extend to them. So thank you. Even though tonight was video game night, go outside. Don't spend your whole life playing video games. So thank you. Good night.
And we are back. We are back. We have our winner. And so we just wanted to announce the winner with stalling. No, I'm just kidding. We won't stall. We will give you the winner.
We will tell you, I guess.
Yes. Pretend drum roll. The winner is Leah. Woo woo. So be sure to contact your leaders so we can get you your prize. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm excited. You get to play like 200 games. That is her meme. It was hilarious, and definitely I laughed out loud. Okay, I laughed out loud. So that is gonna be me for sure, 100%. So good job, Leah. Don't forget that next week is Donut Week, and we're gonna be eating donuts. Hopefully, you're eating donuts too next week, and it's gonna be a good time. Yeah. And you can get a whole dozen of donuts to yourself, or you can share two. That's fine, I guess. Yeah. You can share if you want to, but that is your way to win a dozen of donuts. Be sure to enter and tell your leader, or go ahead and post it on Instagram. But you guys should follow all of our Instagrams. So like Cascade, Shasta, Madison. We all have Instagrams.
Madison.
And even the other ones, all of the other, we have different social medias through Facebook or Instagram. So be sure to follow them so you can keep up with what's happening and the new events, new weeks, and even fun, cool memes or things that are posted. You never know what's posted. You can find Joey in toe socks, and that is what you will see on Instagram. So
or even memes of Joey
on Instagram today. So go ahead and follow on social media your school's Instagram, and you can go ahead and just see what's happening and the cool things. So, because you don't want to miss out on all the fun things that are happening. So next week, donut week, you can go ahead and win a dozen of donuts. Congratulations, Leah, on winning this week. Woo woo! We've had so much fun with you guys, and we hope to see you next week. Thanks for hanging out with us. We miss you guys. We love you, and we cannot wait till we get to hang out in person. It's almost over. We're in the final stretch. We got this. We're almost there. We are almost there. So we'll see you next week, guys. Donut week. Have a good time. See you guys on YouTube next week. And that's it, right?
Yep.
Until next week, I'm Rel.
And I'm Esther.
And together we are Rester. Adioso.
Bye.